All right, chaps, so you've got some questions. Who's going to go first?
How do you feel coming back as the head, having previously been a teacher and a pupil?
To be honest, it's a little bit surreal. So it's a part of it is a little bit like, gosh, I can't believe that actually I've come back and I've got the role that I've got. On the other hand, it feels like the most natural thing. I don't think I have been deliberately aiming for this one particular post throughout my career, but now that it's here and it's happening, it just feels like absolutely the right thing.
As you said, you were a chorister. Will you have anything to do with the choristers here? And if so, will you be biased towards the choristers?
I knew some of the boys might be thinking about this. So, no, obviously I was a chorister. I had a brilliant time as a chorister. Officially, as head of Pilgrims, I have roles with both the choristers and the choristers, like formal roles. So I will be absolutely balanced between the two sets of choir boys. And actually, earlier in my career, I was housemaster for some choristers at a different cathedral. So I really understand the demands on the choristers as well.
What's your favourite sport?
Oh, it's really hard to pick a favourite. The one I have played the longest is cricket. That is probably just because when you get a little bit older, it's one of the ones that's still quite, it's still quite possible to play it. Some of the other ones, your fitness comes a little bit more into check. I played hockey for quite a long time as well into my adult life. So cricket and hockey are up there. Interestingly, when I was at Pilgrims, I would have said rugby. So I ended up captaining the first rugby at Pilgrims.
Do you play any musical instruments?
So when I was at Pilgrims, I started learning the piano before I was at Pilgrims, actually. So I think my mum and dad were very keen, and I started playing the piano when I was 4. I never really took to the piano, and then when I became a chorister, I started playing the trombone. So the piano and the trombone were my two instruments. I loved the trombone. It meant that when I went to senior school, I could be in like the jazz band and the concert band as well as the orchestra, so that was great.
What was your favourite subject here at Pilgrims?
My favourite subject? Well, I think my favourite subjects were probably history and English. But I think, as is true for a lot of children, the subject you enjoy the most is quite closely related to the members of staff who are kind of your teachers and so on. And it's all about that relationship. And the teachers that I had for those subjects, I had a lot of contact with in sports as well as sort of around the rest of the school. So I had a very close relationship with those teachers, and I think that just helped me to enjoy the subjects as well. And I happened to end up taking both of those at A-level, so that was cool. Oh, George, Alexander, it's been a real pleasure, chaps. Thank you so much for giving me some of your time. I'll let you get on with the rest of your day.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.